Hey class, this is Katrina Berg, your instructor for Introduction to Business. I wanted to take a couple of minutes for your week one to pull out some highlights from the week and then also give you some general course reminders. So let's get started first and foremost with a general introduction and overview of what is business. What does that mean to you when you hear that term? There are a lot of different areas of business that we can talk about. We can look at it from the viewpoint of an entrepreneur. We can look at it from the viewpoint of a small to medium business owner, and then also look at it from the viewpoint of a president, vice president, CEO, manager of a larger corporation. So there are different defining mechanisms in how we categorize what a business is. This includes income levels, employee staffing levels. Also, when we talk about business, we're looking at the different areas and functions of business. We are looking at functions such as human resources. We're looking at management. We're looking at marketing. We're looking at sales, accounting, customer service. And then we also need to consider, what does production look like? What does distribution look like? What does research and development look like if that's something that your business is doing? So there are varying components that all make up a business. And as an entrepreneur, you would be responsible for those. For larger businesses, you may be hiring someone to help you manage these. So again, when you talk about business, think about what it means to you. What is your role in a particular business or corporation? And we'll learn more and discuss more about that as we move along with the course. But again, just a broad overview and discussion and some things to think about. What does business touch? Who touches businesses? So when you look at it from a domestic standpoint, government has rules and regulations in place on businesses, such as safety rules, their accounting rules that you would need to abide by, and some environmental factors as well. So, as a business owner, you need to be aware of these rules and regulations. And you, as a business owner, you as a manager, you as a part of a business organization as a whole, impact your local community. You're paying salaries of staff that work in that community, and those staff then are also using that income to pay mortgages, to pay food bills, to purchase things. So be aware that businesses are stakeholders in communities. They are a key part of what helps that community run, and what impacts them also impacts the community, and vice versa. Let's move on to talk about reminders for the course. One last thing that I want to talk to you guys about too is the basic definition of a business or business transaction is you're producing a good or service that someone wants to buy. So it's an exchange of monies for a good or service. So again, just very basic introduction and definition. Reminders for the course. So great job participating in your discussions in week one. Some of you have found some really great articles and topics to discuss. Thanks. Keep that up. As a reminder, watch your grammar as you are writing, and also cite any sources that you're using. Just give them some general recognition of where you found the information in the discussions, so that we can also follow up, and it's a good practice. On the assignments that you'll be given each week, I put into the course an assignment called Build Your Skills. This is set for an entrepreneurial viewpoint. So I want you to think as an entrepreneur, think as a manager, think what you would do in that role. Some of the assignments, as you'll read them, will say to do them in a group setting, not for this week, but in the weeks moving forward. Go ahead and complete it as an individual. If you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me and I'll give you some more clarity. But again, I hope you enjoy these assignments. They are for you to think of as your own entrepreneur or as your own manager in a company. Class hours are every Thursday at 6 p.m. If you need to set time outside of these hours, please feel free to reach out to me and let me know. I'd be happy to chat with you. And check the weekly news forum for any updates regarding class or course materials. So that's it for me. Thanks, class. Keep up the great work, and I look forward to seeing your assignment submissions. Take care.